You're not our father, my daughter snapped over breakfast. We love Donovan, the youngest son added. I stood there holding the pancakes I'd just made, wondering who the hell Donovan was. My wife wouldn't look at me, just kept scrolling her phone like I'd already disappeared. This was supposed to be a normal Saturday morning. I'd woken up early to make their favorite blueberry pancakes, the ones with the little chocolate chips mixed in that I'd been making every weekend for 8 years. My daughter was 13, my son was 10, and they were looking at me like I was a stranger who'd wandered into their kitchen. Turned out Donovan was my wife's boyfriend from high school. Been around for 3 years while I worked 60-hour weeks at the firm to pay for their private school tuition that ran me $42,000 a year. My wife finally looked up from her phone and said, "You're just extra. We needed your income, not you." She said it so casually, like she was explaining why we bought generic cereal instead of the brand name. I asked what she meant, and my son, the kid I taught to ride a bike last summer, said, "Donovan takes us to the park on Saturdays. The good park with the zip line, not the boring one you go to." My daughter added, "Yeah, and he actually knows our teachers' names and comes to our school events. You're always working." I'd missed exactly 2 school events in 8 years, both because of emergency client meetings that I'd apologized for 100 times. My wife stood up and started clearing plates that no one had touched. "Donovan's been staying here when you travel for work. The kids prefer him anyway. He actually listens when they talk." I went upstairs and started packing. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely zip my suitcase. The kids didn't even ask where I was going. They were already on the couch FaceTiming Donovan, showing him the new PlayStation I'd bought them 2 weeks ago for early Christmas. Cost me $600, and I'd driven to 3 different stores to find it in stock. That's when my wife followed me upstairs and dropped the real bomb. "I cheated on you the day we got married, in the bathroom during cocktail hour." She said it while folding laundry, like it was a fun wedding story she forgot to mention. "Your brother walked in on us, but I paid him $2,000 to keep quiet." She laughed, actually laughed, and said, "He bought a motorcycle with it." I asked why she even married me then. She shrugged. "You had the stable job, the good insurance. My parents liked you. Donovan was broke back then, living with his mom. It was just practical. Practical. I'd spent $18,000 on that wedding, another 12 on the honeymoon to Italy that she said was the best week of her life.